You again? Oh, come take a look. Certainly. I'm here. I'm here.
Aethys, light of spring, sun of the world, thou givest me life and purpose.
Into port.
Hold up, Cap. That be Malnage, the High Queen Sea Devil of the Deadfire herself, awaiting us like a shark in hate. Steady as the sea, Cap.
Captain, I've heard a mess and a half about you. Mostly good. Though I see your taste in company could use some refining.
Typical Malnage. Can't match my skill, so you try to spew shit.
Boy, when you're as old as me, your skill will still be naught more than the untrained fumbling of an Aediran maid to the refined workings of my mind. I've heard about your run-ins with Captains Benweth and Ferrante. Meeting the old Principe seems like. Almost makes a girl green, the envy of missing the party. I'm tracking a man by the name of Rimaro, traitor to the cause.
Rimaro ain't no traitor, you mind-blind sack of squid squirts.
I'm sure he'll be loyal as the Tired Eye, you jelly-spined shit-gurgler. Captain, there'll be a bounty of some 4,000 pounds on Romaro, quick or dead. I'd be willing to cut you 1/10 of that, here and now, if you give me any knowledge you might have stumbled across on your travels. Apologies, Seraphim. Seems your trust were misplaced. Thank you kindly, Captain. If this tip ends up worth a damn, I'll be the first raising your name up the main mast. It turns out you shitted me. I'll be back for the coin and your shit besides.
I'm here. Absolutely.
Hot razor skewers, crusted swordfish.
What can I do?
Welcome, welcome. I am Ganor, owner and proprietor of the Luminous Bathhouse. If there's any way I might make your visit more comfortable, you need only ask.
At once. I'm here.
The cost of enjoying the bathhouse's unique offering is 1,000 copper per session. Would you care to enjoy the bath's offerings? The price is 1,000 copper.
Indeed. Yes?
I hope we haven't spent too much time in the baths. Oh, but it feels as if we just arrived.
I've already spoken to the steward. We're not to be disturbed. I am helping Herwina to conceive. She came all the way from the Deerwood, and I will see that she returns with arms laden with young.
After the Hollowborn crisis, I wanted no child of mine born in those blighted lands. This place is a miracle. Every day I emerge from the baths as a new woman, and my first child will be as strong as an aedira pillar. Is that true?
Do not listen. Luminous aedira is the life of the Deadfire. It can bring life to you, I say.
I'd be glad to. I'm here. Certainly.
you be having a tick, Cap. I'll be thinking that, if I be dragging you into these depths, you deserve the full sounding. When I were a wee swabby, fresh to the sea, it were Romaro that showed me the ropes and rigging. More than that, he, kept his weather eye open for me. The sea be a right poxy ore on occasion, and life aboard the Sorcerer, that and more. Malnash, our ship hunter, she were all, wet and bothered for doing me harm, and Romaro. He protected me. Mentored me too, learned me letters and navigation, handed down the Principe traditions. In time, we became close as kin or closer. And the Sorcerer, my family. Fair. More than one swabby behind the old salt of deferral from the wheel. Aye. Do right by it. Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for?
I'd be glad to. Just seems like it was... What can I do?
I see you bracht your pain, but you need come to ease it. Pity. Aye, if you say so.
Oh, you poxy old salt. Spill what you know before we spill your guts.
Seraphim, you have a rather curious method of making a request. How often has this worked in your favor?
Well, mayhaps a time or two. Suppose it works best with a gun behind it, ma'am.
Seraphim. Romaro described you pointedly. He told me that you would come were you in danger.
Danger? Nay, not I. But I do seek him, though. And I feel that he needs me. Feel it in the deep depths of my furry fun sack. If you care for him, you'll be telling me what you know.
He bade me not tell anybody of his plans, ye included. He's left this area, afeard of the danger he fishes on those near to him.
He's the nearest thing I got to kin. Why didn't he trust me?
He did trust you. He trusted you wholly. I'll tell you, and trust you to con best what to make of the conning. Romaro treated me as galleon for mine clipper. A stuggy trade, surely, but he insisted that he needed the speed. I can't tell you what he intends, but he set sail for Sayuka, intending to replenish there. That's everything I con, for whatever good it does you.
He gave up the Sorcerer? And for what? An elven clipper? Makes as much sense as Doug's on a Drake cap. He'd be easy catchings for any freebooter after his hide. Yeah, that salted cockfuss be the biggest threat, sure as shit. But others will want that bounty too. Not to mention the favour comes with it. Aye. And this steam be doing my fur no favours. Thank you mightily, lass. Enjoy the baths.
Soft travels. The wages of war catch ye up soon or soon.
What can I do? Absolutely.
see what I can find.
I am ready. I am ready. Of course.
Of course. Look there. Just a moment, please. There you go.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Yes? How may I help?
Yes? I'll try my best. Hope that helps. At once.
Laro has returned to the estate intact. Perfetto. Too much Bardato blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata. Here, for your discretion. You have not met Mother, have you? I'm certain she'll have work for someone invested in the family.
You might visit.
I'll see what I can find.
What can I do?
Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies. Ado Palagina, my compliments to the Brotherhood.
Ado, Maestra. The Duke's bells wish you good health and good fortune.
If I can make your time in Queen's Birth more profitable, it would be my delight. You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain. Perhaps in time, if great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cagnua and House Bardato can help one another. Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues. Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers, a meek-tempered boy, fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs. Then I will sleep better at night. My hopes do not hinge on being proven right at every turn. You do that. Consider my offer. Are you still with me? Well, I will endeavor to hold your interest next time. Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying. My bank shoulders the costs of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardato signature approves it first. Bertello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions. Oh dear. You're serious, aren't you? You think I'd put myself in pistol range of that old imp? I think you overestimate how much of my trust you currently enjoy. More pleasant subjects, I hope.
Yes?
A moment of your time, Watcher. The Bardatos and Valeras may be at each other's throats, but both are vital to the company's strategy in the Deadfire. The Bardatos are not on the company's board, but they are major investors in company operations. The Valeras keep pirates from sacking our ships. The company will tolerate some level of mischief and bloodshed, even murder between them. But not burning one family to the waterline. I will not tolerate it either. Is that clear? Good. It may come to violence, but use restraint. A little spilled blood may cool passions on both sides, but it has a greater chance of inflaming them.
Absolutely.
You know, Palagina, I never realized how much I missed your company.
You just miss having someone standing in front of you when Isumir insults half the people in a room.
She won't try to touch your feathers again. That's for certain.
We're full up, I'm afraid. If you're looking for lodging, you'll have to hope there's room at the tavern. We do indeed. Forgive me if I mistook you for a tenant. There are quarters set aside upstairs. Passers-by with a bit of extra coin will find a welcome cot and a meal. This is a temporary measure, of course.
inches.
You're looking prettier than when you left, or so.
Bella, cut it out. You're gonna make a habit of turning up. Am I supposed to play nanny? They listen to you, Martino. Enough! We have a guest.
Ah, a new face in the Valera halls. Courtly manners are welcome here. You kept Laro and Orso from the beyond. We could use such a mediator. Martino has need of muscle and brains outside of the Valera house. I will entertain your curiosity. The Bardato Bank shuts us out of investments and stifles our finances. This is the richest prospect on Eora, but we cannot grow our family business.
Can't make coin at the expense of others? Now that's a crying shame.
If you know a better way of squeezing profit out of these islands, I'm open to hearing it. Ezali is a rich thug, and someday she will get what's coming to her. If we must. What is it? Shoddery. Our disagreements are beyond the point of shaking hands. This is not your feud. If anything, I question her interest. You have little to gain by peace between our families, but you speak as if you might. You want to help? Convince Ezali to negotiate. She ignores my invitations. Until then, leave me be.
Well, if you insist. It's no trouble.
Speak up. My business never sits still for long. Fratello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions. Doesn't it? This is no surprise to me. Fortunately, Fratello has fewer resources to expend than I do. His brood threatens open bloodshed in the streets, and he thinks... Delusional little snake. Fine. But you can assure him that I won't be alone. Go on then. Let him know, before I change my mind.
You ever wonder if it's unhealthy to carry a lantern full of lost souls?
You mean like if I keep at it, they're gonna do something worse than give me nightmares?
I suppose we're past the point of unhealthy.
I'm here.
Adu, what brings you to the Hall of the Valeres? Valera ships escort goods and merchants from island to island across Deadfire. The Principe dogs show us their stern whenever they spot Valera colors on the horizon. You really managed to convince that stubborn Pugra to show up. I'll make sure the estate is prepared to receive her, then. If you must, but try not to dawdle. A stalemate only lasts so long. Adu, what brings you to the Hall of the Valer? I will send a messenger to fetch Azali. Whether she is still receptive to the idea of a truce is ultimately up to her. You run your bank like a crime syndicate. Some of us struggle to tell the difference.
We can take it up with the director anytime you feel like explaining why your children are intimidating my merchants. I see our would-be mediator has arrived. Well, we're here. I hope this wasn't some elaborate, ill-advised jest.
I would not willingly welcome a Bardato beneath my roof for the sake of a jest.
As long as the Valera remembers his place, we shouldn't have any problems.
My place is in the dueling ring. Care to let the gods decide, Lady Bardato?
Quiet, Martino. Watcher, now would be the time to lay out your reasoning. Ak, raise the stir in the White March Mountains. The same could be done here.
A force? Watcher? To what end?
I see you've spent too much time in the Bardato's company. My goal? To wring out a little respect from this feud before we go under. The company will bleed us dry. We give our lives, our loved ones' lives, and they don't lift a finger to help us. The Bardatos turned their backs. Why shouldn't I teach my children to walk with their heads high?
One does not arm the competition. Besides, lesser people have made more of themselves without the aid of banks. I want the Principe out of the trade lanes.
What?
Half of this month's shipments are missing. I'll give you coin and crew for 5 ships to earn back my investment.
Six ships. With 6 I will drive the Principe from these waters like rats from a fire.
Six ships. I believe we just made a deal, Valera.
Then it's settled?
So it seems, for the time being. Time will tell if this arrangement is a favorable one. My hosts, you'll excuse me if I return home.
Watcher, if you have a moment, I'd like to tell you something. I appreciate that you have been helping me, helping the Republics. I know that you have an important purpose in the Deadfire, and that purpose is not the same as ours. Still, I hope you can see the potential the Republics have to do good here. Quite. But I trust you will continue to support us in the future. Cores,